Welcome to Twisting Fitness. I'm Jess, and today I'll be guiding us through our next yoga practice, focusing on our feet and ankles. We'll move through a full body yoga sequence designed to strengthen, mobilize, and release tired, achy, and tight feet and legs, helping us to build a stronger, more stable foundation. Let's go ahead and start out on your mat in child's pose. Come to child's pose with your hips sitting over your heels and your arms reaching forward. You can have your forehead resting on a block or on your forearms. And we'll start to tune into our breath. We'll start to turn our awareness inward and begin to slow and deepen our breath, breathing in and out through our nose. Inhale, round yourself up. We'll sit on top of our heels for a moment and we'll set our affirmation. My foundation is strong, allowing me to move with ease, stability, and confidence. Let's go ahead and start to take our hands back behind you, leaning onto our feet. So let's gently lift the knees up if that feels good to you. If that's too much, keep the knees down. Possibly bring the hands into the heart center. Inhale, come forward. Tuck your toes under with the knees down. Sitting on top of the toes, we'll inhale your arms up. Lift the core. And exhale, right hand down, reach through the left fingertips. Circle the wrist. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, left hand to the left side, right arm reaches, spread through the fingers. If it's too much on your toes, you can always untuck the toes. Now make a fist and circle the wrist. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. And you can do this without using your hands. You can shift back on to your feet. And we're going to come into a tuck position. Gently wiggle the knees. Just starting to warm and mobilize our ankles and feet. Now rise up onto your toes. And we'll hug our knees here. Exhale, hands come down, come to all fours. Take the knees under the hips and spread the fingers and make sure the wrists are under the shoulders. Draw your core in and we're going to drop the belly, lift the head and chest. Keep the toes tucked under. Now we're going to exhale, round. Now gently lift the knees. Inhale, lift. Drop the belly. Exhale, round, press the mat. Tuck the tail and head. Lift the knees. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round, press the mat. Lift the knees, hover. Inhale. Lift the chest. Now extend the right leg back. Reach. Point the toe. Lift the leg higher and lift the sternum. Now exhale, knee to nose. Pick up the left knee, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, hover on the left. Inhale, lift. Now exhale, take the right leg, cross it over the left. Push the right heel back. Now gaze at your foot. Feel that release all through the heel and the back of your leg, up through the right side. Inhale, come back to center, right toes tuck under. Inhale, lift the chest. Extend the left leg back. Lift it higher. Now exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. And exhale, knee to nose. Hover on the right. Forgot to mention that. Inhale, lift. Let's do one more and make sure we hover. Knee to nose. Inhale, pick up the left leg, extend it. Now cross it over the right and push the left heel back. Look over the right shoulder at the left foot. Stretching all through the lower leg and ankle. Inhale, come back to center. Keep the toes tucked under. Now we're going to inhale, lift the chest, shift forward, pick up the knees and press the hips back on the exhale. Rise up on the toes, round forward through the spine, drop the knees, lower them down nice and controlled. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the head, shift forward, gently press the hips back. Downward facing dog. Rise up onto the toes, round forward, lowering the knees down. Inhale, lift the sternum, shift forward. Exhale, press yourself back into your downward facing dog. We'll stay this time. Rise up onto your toes. Keep the knees bent and the hips high. Now exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe taking the knees a little straighter each time. Inhale, lift up on the toes. Exhale, lower. And maybe pedaling it out, one foot at a time. Drop the right heel, pick up the left foot, press through that right heel. Switch feet, drop the left heel, pick up the right knee, press through the left foot. Lower the feet down and hold here. Deepening, pressing through the hands, gazing back between the knees, pressing the sternum towards the thighs. Inhale, look forward. Now we're going to walk through, going heel to toe, flattening the full foot down, spreading the toes as we walk our feet forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, take the tops of the hands, or backs of the hands, and place them down on the mat. Relax here. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Maybe gently release the neck, shaking out the head. Bend your knees, round your way up, sweep the arms up overhead. Rise up onto your toes and lift. Exhale, hands come back through heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Maybe toe heel the feet apart so you have a few inches in between your feet to give you a little more of a wider base of support. Now inhale, rise up onto the feet, sweep the arms up, reach, and exhale, hands through heart center. One more. Inhale, arms up, reach, hold here. Press through the ball of your foot. So right behind the big toe, press there. Straighten the knees. Now exhale, hands to heart center. Now we'll circle the right foot, the right ankle. Loosening the toes, the foot, the ankle, the knee, and the hip. Now we'll press the toes towards the mat, tucking them, stretching the top of our feet. Now we'll do the opposite side, left foot circles. Now tuck the toes under and press gently into the top of the foot. Release and ground both feet down through all four corners. Spread the toes and lift the toes. Now slowly lower them down, separating each toe. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Rise up onto the toes. Now exhale. Forward fold, hinging at the hips. Stay up on the toes as long as you can. Hands come down to the mat. Knees can be bent. Let's stay on those toes. Inhale, lengthen forward. Look forward. Exhale, lower the heels. Drop the head. Inhale, bend the left knee. Straighten the right leg and pick up the front of the foot, keeping the heel down. Spread the toes and lift. Lower the right front of the foot down. Bend the right knee, straighten the left, pick up the left front of the foot, spreading the toes, keeping the heel down. You'll feel it down through the lower leg and calf. Lower down. Come back to Uttanasana. Inhale, pick up the right leg, coming into a standing split, drop the head down, pick the right leg up. Now let's circle that ankle. Start bending the left knee, lower the right toes down, drop the right knee, reach your arms up, coming into your low lunge. Belly in and up. Make sure the toes are tucked on that right foot, arms reaching. Now press up and lift the left heel. If you want to deepen. Exhale, switch back into a hamstring split, our hamstring stretch, half split. Releasing the back of our left leg, but we're also applying some pressure, stretching the arch on the right foot. Inhale, look forward, come onto both legs into a pyramid pose. Now we're going to flex the front and point the back. Keep going, flex the front leg, point the back leg. Flex front foot, point back foot. Hold here, lowering both heels. Release. Press the mat, grip with the fingers. Now pick up the left leg, swing it through, three-legged dog. Flex the foot. Bend the knees. Take the foot towards the bum. Open the knees. Keep the shoulders square. Now rise up onto the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, coming through with that left knee. Drop the right heel. Cartwheel arms into your warrior two. Spread the toes, lift the toes, activate the feet, which helps activate your thighs and your legs. Building our foundation. Now draw the core in and up and extend the arms long. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. Now lift the left heel and reverse your warrior. Pressing through the outer edge of that right foot. Keep the right foot down. Exhale. Cartwheel arms down. Slide left leg back to right. High plank. Take a breath. Shift forward on the toes. Exhale, halfway, knees up or down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press through the arms and exhale. As you come into your downward facing dog, rolling over the toes if you like. Steady your breath here in your downward facing dog. Inhale. We'll pick up the right knee, step knee to nose. Lower the right foot as well as the left knee. Send the arms up into your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Left toes tucked under. Breathing, lifting the core. Keeping the legs strong. Now rise up, lifting the right heel. Now exhale, shift your arms back, coming into our half split, hamstring stretch on the right, and sitting back on the left foot, stretching through that lower foot and Achilles. Inhale, come forward. Straighten both legs. Now we're going to flex the front leg and point the back leg. Flex and point in our pyramid pose. It's helping to release tension throughout our lower leg. Hold here. Spread the fingers, grip the mat, lift the right leg up, flex the foot, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open it, take the foot towards the bum, keep the shoulders square, rise up onto the left toes, and exhale, knee to nose. Take the right foot down, lower the left heel, line the back foot up with the back of your mat. Cartwheel arms into warrior two. Bend the front knee 90 degrees. Spread the toes, lift them to activate the legs. And reach your arms nice and long. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. Gazing over the front hand. Rise up onto your toes and reverse your warrior. Pressing through the outer edge of the left foot. Cartwheel arms down. Shift weight onto the right leg, pick up the back leg, standing split, and circle the left ankle. Inhale. Lift as you lower the left foot down, lengthen the spine. Reach. And exhale, fold. Go ahead and take your yogic toe lock, two-piece fingers to the big toes. Inhale, lengthen the head away from the tail. And exhale, fold down, deepening our fold. Draw the shoulders up away from the ears. Bend your knees, round your way up to standing. Sweep the arms up overhead, come up on your toes. For one, exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Third one, inhale, arms up. Focus the gaze. Press through the ball of your foot, draw the core in. And exhale, hands to heart center as you lower the heels. Take a breath. Inhale, come up on your toes. Sweep your arms overhead. And exhale, we're going to fold forward, keeping the heels lifted. Exhale into our fold, dropping the heels and the head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop back, high plank. Shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, knees up or down, upward facing dog. Roll over the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rise up onto your toes, bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Sweep your arms up into chair pose. Rise up onto your toes. Hold here. Exhale, sweep the hands down, drop the heels. Inhale, arms up, come up on the toes. 2 more of those. Exhale, sweep the arms down and back. Inhale, arms coming up to chair. On the toes. 1 more. Exhale, sweep arms back. Inhale, come back into chair pose, Utkatasana, lifting, balancing, activating, breathing. Now exhale, fold, lower the heels, drop the head. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step or hop back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, lift the right leg, flex the foot. Straighten that left knee, stretching down the back of that left leg. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, step the right foot. Lower the back foot down 45 degrees. Square the hips straight forward. Coming into warrior 1, arms reach, chest lifts. Right knee bends, legs strong. Now spread your toes, lift them. Make sure the full foot is working. Now exhale, right hand down. Maybe slide the right foot back if you need to. About 8 inches in front of the right foot. Lift the back foot, flex it, coming into half moon pose. Option to hover here. And start coming up, sweeping the left leg through. Lift it, keep the knee straight and active. Flex the foot and circle the ankle. Flex the foot, take it to the top of the right knee. Hands come down to the left knee and foot. Let's circle the left ankle. So you're using your hand, your right hand, to help stretch that left foot. Now spread the toes, take the right fingers between the left toes and sit into this figure 4 stretch, releasing the left hip. Sit a little lower. Lower yet. Now inhale, come up, take your arms back, airplane arms. Now rise up on the right toes if you can and focus your gaze. Strength, challenging our strength and balance here. Lower the left foot down. Heel stays up, high lunge, arms reach. Pressing the left heel back, We'll press through the ball and lift the heel. Now lower the heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and start pivoting to the left side. Coming in to our Spandasana, side lunge. Slowly coming in. Stretching into the left ankle. Keep the right toes and knee upward. Now we'll extend the arms and relax the head down. Opening the hips, as well as activating and releasing our feet. Start walking the hands forward, coming into a lizard pose. Sending the heart through the chest. Gazing forward, pressing into the hip flexor on the left, keeping that knee up and straight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift into a pyramid variation, flex the right foot. Now lower the left knee down. Take the right foot, turn the knee out, and open into a little twist here. Pressing the knee wide as well as the foot. Mobilizing the hip and the foot. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. Now we're going to take right knee into right shoulder. Hold, hover. Shift right leg to left, high plank, one breath. Shift forward, exhale, chaturanga on the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog, toes tuck. Exhale, downward facing dog, rolling over the toes. Take a breath here. And we'll go on the other side. So inhale, lift the left foot, flex it. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, step the left foot, lower the right heel down 45 degrees. Front knee is bent 90 degrees. Square the hips forward. Reach the arms up, press through the outer edge of the right leg, strong. Send the arms up, lifting the sternum, draw the core in. Build your support from the ground up. Find that stability. Spread your toes, make sure the legs are active. Exhale, left hand comes down to the left foot, slide the left foot back. Pick up the back leg. Right arm reaches, half moon, flexing the foot strong. Really spread your toes to activate your legs. Now sweep the right leg through. Arms come up, flexing the right foot. Circle the ankle. Now flex the foot in over the left knee. Sit into the right hip, stretching the right hip. Now we're going to circle the ankle. Mobilize. Spread the toes and see if you can take the fingers between the toes. Sit lower. Keep the spine long. Try not to round. Release your toes. Send your arms back. Airplane. Now option to attempt to rise up on the toes here. Balance and strength challenge here. Lifting. So even if you're not lifting much, you're still activating those muscles and you probably are feeling it. So keep the right heel lifting as you lower the toes down. Reach arms up, high lunge on the left. Now press through the ball of the foot on the right and lift the heel. Lower the heel. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Press through that heel. Now pivot over to the right side, Spandasana. Shifting back down into a side lunge. Stretching through the right foot and ankle. Keep the left toes and knees pointed up and active. Reach the arms forward and lower the head if that feels good to you. You probably notice that you're a little more flexible on one side. That's completely normal, and we work to balance out those imbalances in yoga. Now, press through your hands and start walking into our lizard pose. So the right heel is lifted as well as the knee. Send the chest through the arms. Maybe rock forward and backward slightly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend into this pyramid variation of flex the left foot. Hold it here. Lower down, drop the right knee. Turn the left foot out. Press the knee wide and take a little twist. Exhale, hands come back down to the mat. Grip the mat. Take left knee to left shoulder, hover. Left leg comes back to the right. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Exhale. Elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Knees up or down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach through those heels, straighten the knees, deepen your downward facing dog. Sternum pressing towards the thighs. Rise up on the toes, bend the knees, and hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Sweep your arms up into chair. Rise up onto your toes, lift the heels. Now we're gonna lower down, staying on the toes as much as you can. Inhale, back up, come on up. 2 more of those. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Hold here, send the arms up and lift your heels. Lift the heels higher, sit lower. Exhale, fold. Toe heel the feet apart. And let's take the left hand under left foot, right hand under right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold into this variation. Releasing the hands and deepening into the ankles. Hand to foot pose. Inhale, release your hands. Look forward. Exhale. Hands come down, step back, high plank. Take a wide stance with the legs. So take them wider than your mat or at the edge of your mat. Shift forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Leave the heels lifted. Press the mat away. Now exhale, hips high into a wide leg downward facing dog. Start walking the hands back. And deepen into a wide leg stretch. You can keep the hands down in line with the feet, or you can grab the ankles. Whatever is calling to you, this is your practice. Bend the knees, roll your way up. To stand, turn the heels in and the toes out. And bend your knees, coming into goddess or horse pose. So core is in, toes are spread, hips are gently tucked. Now we're going to inhale, bring the arms out to the side and lift the right heel. Exhale, reach left arm to the right. Inhale, back center. Lower the right heel. Exhale, lift the left and reach to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, we'll see if we can lift both feet or both heels. Staying strong. Focus your gaze, focus your drishti. Now inhale, straighten into a 5-point star. Stay on the toes, reach. Now exhale, come back down, bending the knees, tucking the hips, staying on the toes. Now exhale, take the hands down to the mat. Stay on the toes a moment longer. Drop the heels and toe heel the feet in, coming into Malasana, Yogi squat. So press the knees open as you lift the chest. Now we're going to rise up onto our toes. You can take the hands down if you need to, otherwise balance. Now you can stay here, or if you want to, we are going to take crow pose. Hands come down, grip the mat directly in front of you. Now take the knees towards the armpits, the outer edge of the armpits. Grip the shoulders. Now shift forward. You can stay on the toes if that's enough. Now if you want to lift the feet, point the feet back. Really activate your feet and point them. Lower the feet down, drop the knees, and we'll come into a child's pose for just a moment. Round up, coming back to our affirmation. My foundation is strong, allowing me to move with ease, stability, and confidence. Inhale, reach the arms forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips into a downward facing dog. Deepen, really press the heels down and straighten the knees now that we're nice and warm, as much as you can. Rise up onto the toes, look forward, step through with your knees. Maybe pausing as you roll over the ankles, just kind of giving the ankles a massage. Shifting the legs under you, coming into Navasana, boat pose. So knees can be bent or straight. Now spread the toes, activate them. Notice the difference in how active your legs and core become as you spread the toes. Now lift the chest. Now exhale, take the right foot, fold it under you. Push the calf skin out to the side. If you need to, you can be up on a block. All we are doing here is coming into a reclining fold. So go ahead and bend this left knee, and then we're going to start coming back onto our elbows. So if this is enough, you can stay right here, maybe gradually taking the head back. Or if you want more, you can take the left leg, drop it over the front of the right knee, helping to keep the knee down. And possibly coming back all the way, extending the arms overhead. Breathe deeply. Reclining hero variation. Inhale, start coming up onto the elbows if you're down. Press through the elbows, back up to the hands. Extend the left leg in front of you and take the right foot under you. Coming into head to knee pose. Now if it hurts to sit on your foot, you can just slide the foot to the inner left thigh. Take the right knee out 90 degrees. And square yourself to the left foot. Now we're going to exhale, fold forward, grab those toes, and pull them back towards you. Inhale, begin lifting up. Shift off of the foot, send the legs under you and up back into boat pose, either knees bent or straight or somewhere in between. Now spread those toes, really activate the legs, activate the core, and lift. Hold. And we'll prepare for the other side. Take the left leg, fold it back under you. Push the calf skin over to the side. Bring the knees together. Now if you feel really lopsided, you can place a blanket or a pillow or a block under this right hip. Now we'll bend the right knee and start coming back onto our elbows. Make sure the toes are pointed straight back. So you could be up on a block here if that feels better to you, or a cushion. Now stay here and start taking the neck back if that feels good. Or possibly take the right foot over the top of the left. And if you want even more, start coming down to the mat. Take the arms up overhead and breathe into this half hero variation. Reclining half hero variation. Inhale, start coming up. Press through the elbows if you're down. Press through the elbows up to the hands. Start working your way back up and send the left foot under you, knee pointing out to 90 degrees, or you can have the left foot to the inner thigh if that feels better for you. Prefer not to sit on the foot. Inhale, now square up to the right foot, and exhale, start folding the head to knee. Janu Shirshasana, B. Now take your toes and start folding them back towards you, deepening the stretch, focusing on the foot and the ankle. Also releasing through the hips and low back. Inhale, slide the left leg forward. Reach your arms up, draw your core in. And exhale, fold forward. You can take those fingers around the feet. And here again, we're going to be pulling the feet towards you. Or you can keep the hands down on the mat and just flex the feet back, straightening the knees. Deepening with each breath, creating space. Releasing tension. Letting go of what no longer is helpful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slide the hips to the heels, and we'll slowly roll ourselves down. Take the fingertips to the heels. Now we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time, coming into our bridge pose. Now spread your toes and lift them. Just making sure that all four corners of our foot are active. Lower the toes down, spread through the feet. Now if you want, go ahead and clasp the hands under you, coming more onto the shoulders. Keep the chin up off the chest. Toe heel the feet together. Now we'll pick up the right leg and flex the foot in. Now crunch the toes. Extend the toes, lower down. Lift up the left foot, flex it. Pull the toes back towards you. Now crunch the toes and extend. Lower down. Feet back shoulder width apart. Rise up on the heels, lifting the front of your foot. Lift the hips higher. Lower the foot down. Now lift the heels, coming up on the toes. Don't let the knees go out. Now release your arms if they're clasped and roll down one vertebra at a time. Bringing the hands to the heart and to the belly. Bringing the knees together, resting. One breath. Okay. Hug the knees in. Give the low back a little massage. Now flex the right foot, take it over the left. Now we're going to lift up, threading the needle, just coming into a tuck position as we stretch the right hip. Keep both feet nice and flexed. Exhale down. Now grab the big toe with the two peace fingers and extend it straight above you. Lower the left foot down or slide the leg all the way down. Makes it a little more intense with the bottom leg extended. Now we'll take the right leg out to the side. You can have the knee bent or take it out straight. Looking over to the left side. Now inhale, lift that leg over you. Grab the outer edge of the right foot with the left hand. Bend the left knee in, grab the left foot with the right hand, and open the right shoulder. Cat pulling its tail pose, which is actually a yin pose. So the longer you hold this one, the better. You can always press pause and stay here longer than what we're going to if you need to. Keep the shoulders down. Inhale back to center. Hug everything in. Now take the left foot, flex it, flex the right as well, just to protect the knees. Now we're gonna hug the right knee, releasing the left hip, crunching everything in. Exhale, lower down. Grab the big toe with the 2-piece fingers. Extend the legs straight up. Option to keep the right foot down on the foot or straighten the leg. Stretching all through the back of our leg, from our toes all the way to the back of our thigh. Now exhale, take the legs out to the side, knee can be bent. Look over to the right. Now start bringing the left leg across you. Grab the outer edge of the foot and fold the right leg in. Grab it with the left hand. Come into cat, pulling its tail, opening the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders down. You can always stay here longer if you need to. Inhale, come back to center. Hug everything in and take a little spinal roll. Come back down and open the knees. Grab either the big toes with the 2 fingers or the outer edge of your feet. Coming into our happy baby pose. Rounding out our practice. Now flex the feet and take the legs out to the side, straightening the knees or keeping them bent. Now we'll bring the toes together over you, straightening the knees, flexing the feet once again. Lower the hips down. Now take the legs straight up and we're going to circle our wrists and ankles here. Both ways. Now we're going to crunch the feet, crunch them, crunch them, crunch them. Now point them. Now crunch the toes and flex them. Spread the toes. Now bring the feet together on the mat. Open the knees. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Let everything go. One more. And making our way into our final resting Shavasana. Extending the arms and legs gently out to the sides. Thanking yourself for completing this yoga practice, focusing on the feet and ankles. It's going to be a big help to your practice. Taking time to work on the feet that are often neglected and locked up inside shoes. The more we move our feet, the better our body moves. Now we'll relax everything, let it all go, and melt your body into the mat. Allow your prana to circulate and nourish every cell of your body. You can always stay here longer if you like. But if you're ready, start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Circle the wrists and ankles. Reach the arms and legs nice and long. Let's roll over to the side, pausing. Before coming up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Legs crossed in front of you, hands resting on your knees. Close your eyes. Tune back in and take a few deep releasing breaths here. Coming back to our affirmation, my foundation is strong, allowing me to move with ease, stability, and confidence. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to forehead. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Sending peace to you and all beings everywhere. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's feet and ankle flow, you might check out our Feel Good Yoga playlist. And also, please show your support by subscribing to our channel for weekly flows. Leave a thumbs up, comment, request, or share with friends and family. And check out twistingfitness.com. See you soon.